Hello YouTubers and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing my 6 to 8 weeks pregnancy with the twins. And I know I promised you guys 2 videos last week, but it was around the holidays. I was tired, didn't really have much energy. So I figured I'll drop 2 videos today, being that I can't even seem to remember everything that I want to post in one video. So as of right now, I really have no choice but to make 2 videos. But as far as my 6 to 8 weeks from the time I found out I was pregnant with twins up until, okay, so I'll say the first week I didn't really feel any much different. You get what I'm saying? For 6 weeks I didn't really feel any different, and then as 7 weeks came I began to get sick, and I would be like really severely sick, to the point where if I smell a certain something I would get sick, or if I look at a certain something I would get sick. Just anything would make me sick. If I didn't eat what it is that I wanted to eat, I would get sick. If I didn't eat, I would get sick. Like I was just sick all the time, sick off of anything. Which I still get sick, and it sucks, but I'm learning how to control it. I guess I just got to get used to being pregnant. I don't know. But at 7 weeks, I was sick all the time, always sick. I'll say headaches. Like I used to get headaches occasionally here and there. I don't remember if it was my 6th week or my 7th week, but I would get headaches. And around 8 weeks, not much changed. I was still sick all the time. That was pretty much the highlight of the beginning of my pregnancy. Always nauseous, always vomiting. I couldn't keep anything down. Like it got to a point where I was throwing up water. And for my 9th week, that is when I would say things kind of started to change. Like from 6 to 8 weeks, I really didn't have an appetite, really didn't want to eat. I had to force myself to eat, which was aggravating to me because I'm forcing myself to eat and I'm still throwing up. So it's like I don't want to eat it anyway, and I'm trying to make myself eat it and it's still coming up. Like, what's the problem? But once I got past 8 weeks, 9 weeks came around and I started to actually get my appetite back, which was good because my 9 weeks was around Thanksgiving time. So that was really good for me. I was able to eat Thanksgiving food and kind of enjoy it because I still get sick. Like I said, I still get sick. I'm currently 10 weeks. I still get sick, but overall, I am learning how to cope with being sick. Like I'm learning little like home remedies to keep my stomach secured. But yeah, I started to get my appetite back at 9 weeks. I've become more tired. Like at 9 weeks, I would notice that it was time for me to start taking naps. And at no, not even. I wouldn't say that I noticed that it was time for me to start taking naps. But at 9 weeks, I would say my naps kind of got longer. Like I would usually sleep from I'll say 1 hour to 2 hours, maybe. Nothing really over 2 hours. And now that I'm pregnant, I sleep from 4 to 5 hours long. Like my naps are literally like 4 to 5 hours long. And which would be understandable because I'm pregnant with twins. So I guess they're just taking up most of the energy and I just need to sleep more and longer. But yeah, aside from the sleeping, headaches, like yeah, I mentioned the headaches, dizziness. I started to feel dizzy at 9 weeks. Like I would get up and I would literally feel like I was in a trance, or like if I was gonna fall. Like one night I was actually walking to my kitchen and I got up and I walked and I felt funny, but once I got to the kitchen, my vision like kind of like blurred out a little bit on me, so I'm just standing there with my hands on my head like, oh shit, what just happened? And I try to stay away from Google, but it's really hard when when you're like me. Like, one thing I could say, I still have yet to see a doctor from my first doctor's appointment, which is weird to me and it's odd to me because I'm pregnant with twins. You get what I'm saying? They say twins are a high risk pregnancy. So I would think that I would be in the doctor's office more than a woman that's pregnant, like a single pregnancy. But I don't know, I'll get more into detail with that later. But yeah, I haven't really seen a doctor yet. So oftentimes I'm like just home on Google looking stuff up, what to expect this week, how's my baby's growing this week. Yeah, so I'm always on Google, but I don't really pay attention to what I would be going through as far as a pregnant woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm more so pay attention to how the babies are growing and what's developing this week, and like, I don't know, stuff like that. Like, I'm more concerned about their health more than my own, which is normal, I guess, for a pregnant first time mom or whatever. But yeah, overall, 6 to 8 weeks. There's been changes, but not many changes. The number one was I'm always sick. That's pretty much it. That's all I can say. Dizziness is real. Hormones is real. My hormones go from, I don't even know. Like, I still can't explain my hormones. Like, my hormones are off the rocker. And I catch myself a lot of times like, wow, that must be my hormones, because I'm not usually like this, or I don't usually act like this, or I don't usually get this upset, or it's just funny to me. Like, I find myself sitting back laughing about it like, yo, this is pregnancy. Like, this is a twin pregnancy. So, but yeah, I'll be posting another video soon going into my 10th week of being pregnant. And also, I'll be explaining to you guys the whole situation on the whole doctor's visit and how I haven't seen a doctor yet, because I'm sure that's going to be a question, like, how you know you're pregnant with twins if you haven't seen a doctor, or how haven't you seen a doctor yet and you're already 10 weeks pregnant with twins. Stay tuned, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more, because I will be here to share my whole entire twin pregnancy experience with you guys.